um, and this epic has been truly epic because it's been a savior. It's been a lifesaver. It really has because I'm making more money now. You know, doing what I love, but now I can kind of complement what I love with trading and building a team.
Amazing. I wanted to get into that. So you obviously you were triggered to look for online opportunities like
You
Epic
got that right.
because of the events, right? It might not have
Hey,
happened
yep.
on its own. It's just a blessing. It happened in some way. Same for me as well. Like the thing happened, it affected my business. I was open now to new other opportunities. That wasn't Forex, for example, right? I've been ignoring it for 2 years, right? Before I actually got into this space, right? I was just like,
Mhm.
it's not for me. It's not my sort of thing. But I was open because now I understand, right? Like there's other ways to make money out there that actually don't rely on the pandemic, don't rely on the economy, don't rely on, offline environment and all that kind of stuff. So, and other people's money as well, right? It's not me selling, it's not me having to rely on other people to pay me to make income. It's a different thing, right? Like literally how you're experiencing. So just cool. I know you're loving the team building side, the coaching side, so obviously network marketing side, you love that. But the Forex side, had you ever experienced any Forex in your life doing this?
No,
No.
never.
So what
I
got
mean, the
you?
only forex I experienced was when I would go fly to a different country,
Yeah.
but I didn't even know what I was doing. I just knew I needed to get the currency of that country that I was in.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
I didn't know that that was forex.
So what made you choose to work to kind of build a Forex educational kind of company when you first got into it?
Yeah, I mean, I had seen or I had heard, I had read about people making money in forex, and I was always intrigued by the concept. Can it really work? Does that really work? Of course, with anything, you always hear the pros and cons, right? Um, but and then I said, well, I'm gonna get educated. And once I started hearing, listening to Coach Max in study halls, looking at the sessions, what these people are doing, so that, man, this might work. This might really be, this might work. And then I opened up a little demo account, and then I started like taking, whatever they were telling me to take signals. And I go, man, not, and I went from, maybe this works to, man, yeah, this does work. And then when I went live, it's not monopoly money no more. Now it's a different, now now you have a lot of skin in the game now, you know? And, and so, when that happened, I mean, my whole mindset shifted, when I started seeing, wow, I mean, the the confidence, it's amazing what happens, when you take that plunge, right? And then you start seeing results.
Let's
It's
talk about
amazing.
results because I'm excited to know about that. So we're talking about you don't know anything about trading, right? You just said the only trading
Absolutely
experience you
not.
had is going on holidays and you didn't realize that was Forex at the time, right? And then you're coming into a new company, you're getting somewhat educated, right? Because that's included in the program.
Yep.
But in terms of actually trading, you don't know the technical analysis, you don't know the actual strategy right now. You've heard about it, but you don't know it. But you still decided to take action, right? You still decided to plunge and take the jump and just go into the market, right? Which a lot of people don't actually do, even though they got access to the things you got access to, right? So, what was going on in your head around? I'm actually just going to go for a live account.
Yeah, I mean, because when I was doing the demo account, and that's a good point on because when I was doing demo, I started seeing results, in my demo account.
This is demo where you got nothing to lose, right? You just got to
Yeah, I had nothing to
build
lose.
confidence about
I was
it.
like, man, I was like, okay, I'm gonna trade, right?
Yeah.
And then I started thinking, well, if it's working in the demo, it has to work in life. It has to work with real money, you know. So the first time I put a couple of $100 in, right, just to just to put my big toe in the water to see how cold it is, right?
Okay.
And then I was like, well, then I started making, $2, because of course my lot size was a point oh 0.01 or point oh 0.02, max,
And that
you
means
know.
0.01 is like 10 cents per pip, right?
Yeah, 10 cents, yeah, because of risk management, right, between 2% to 5%, right?
Yeah.
And So yeah, I was just putting 1%, 1%. I mean, point zero 0.01, 10 cents,
Yeah.
10 cents. And then, I would lose a couple, but I would win, I would win like $1.89. I would win, $2.23. And to me, that was huge, man, because I never made a penny ever, online. And,
Ruben, just give me 1 second. I might just quickly
okay,
pause this.
okay, okay.
All right, so had to get a bit cut off there. Had another phone call, so it's all right. We're back again. But we're almost done. We'll wrap this up because this was literally, you sharing like the best part of this now. I think we left it off at as you took some signals, right? You took some first signals, right? Describe what did you physically have to do, you never traded before, right? So what did you actually have to do to be able to succeed, benefit from what you did?
Right. What I was doing, what I'd keep an eye on, I would keep an eye on the Epic trade signals, the Telegram chat group,
Yeah.
and every time I would see a signal come out, whether it was Jeffrey Rojas or Dom or Elise, whoever it was, I would check it out. What I would do also, I would first go to my demo account and I would put in the parameters,
Okay.
to see if it's going to be a good one, see if I was how, because sometimes I would come in a little late, so I would have to move the parameters a little bit.
Hmm.
But then when I saw that it was making profit, I would go to my live account. I would switch over to my live account and take the trade. I mean, even if I lost, a few pips, that didn't matter because all that matters, whether you come in late or not, as long as you get a few pips, whether it's 10 pips, 12 pips, 15 pips, you're at least in the blue. And that's what matters, right? I would rather have 15 pips or 10 pips rather than just missing the trade altogether. So
Yeah.
that's what I did.
Absolutely. So it's only like nice ways to kind of just make sure you're making the right move here, isn't it? It's not like, you have ways to essentially make sure you have a better result, right? Rather than just simply, hit and miss kind of thing, right? You can kind of
Right.
choose it at the right time.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool in its own.
Right. Because also when they're doing the trades, I'm also learning market structure. Now I know why they do that. Because I'm looking. We've heard the term that the trend is your friend, right? And a lot of times now I'm learning that, because it's in consolidation, a lot of times we don't take a trade in consolidation because they're fighting who is going to be the sell or the buy, the bear versus the bull. So,
Yeah.
and then I started learning that, so I started, okay, so now I started learning about resistance and support, with these trades as well. So it's not only am I taking the signals, but I'm able to also look at the market. Why did they do that? Why did they choose this? Why are they selling? Because we buy low and we sell high. Now I know why the resistance. Now I know about support. Now I know about the trends. And all the strategies that we're learning. The 5 week strategy. The 20 pip and dip. All those strategies you can start going into play and playing around with them while they're taking signals, while I'm taking signals as well. So
And
it just works out beautifully.
and this is again you having no knowledge about forex before, never done trading before, but within how long was that? Maybe a week, 2 weeks, you've actually got.
Yeah, I've had absolutely no forex trading. I'm a novice to the novice. I'm green as they come. I've never, ever, ever, ever traded forex. Today I start day 9. Today is let me see. Today is October the 28th, 2020, and today is day 9 of my forex trading journey. Trading live.
Yeah.
So 9 days.
And just said.
So I'm still a new. I'm still a rookie.
So how much money, and obviously there'll be a huge income disclaimer around this in terms of, when you're listening to this I mean, the viewers listening to this, right? For them to know like the results you've gotten, but, just understanding that past profits doesn't equal future results, and what happens for one person doesn't happen for everyone. But for you, what was actually happened for you?
Yeah, right. And I was just telling you, I just lost a Bitcoin trade of $589, right? But in the last 8 days that I've been trading live, I have a profit of approximately $6,855,
Wow.
$6,855 in 9 days. And I'm someone that has never, ever, ever traded Forex ever in my life. And I've just taken signals. All I've done is taking signals from our educators. That's all. That's it.
Yeah.
Nothing else.
And I remember you saying how, you've been taking some of the signals at 2 a.m. in the morning just because you're like, I'm sleeping, but it's worth it if I have to wake up for like 10 seconds and just copy and paste some numbers and then wake up to money in the morning. Because I remember, because
Yep,
for me in
absolutely.
London, it's
Yep.
5 to 7 in the morning, but for you, it's in the night sometimes.
Right.
But you
Right. Yeah,
actually,
I'm in Texas, so the 2 a.m. session in London, it's I mean it's 8 a.m. there, but it's 2 a.m. here. So I mean, even those, when I wake up, have I had some losses? Yep, I've had some losses, but during the day, throughout the days, I'm taking signals. Those losses, whether it was $100 or $200, and I'm in the blue again. So you either, you don't take a loss. Don't worry about it. Just you lost it, leave it there. Don't dwell on it. Don't harbor on it. Just let it go. Let it go. Release it, because something better is coming. Something more is coming. More abundant. More prosperity is coming. So I've learned that it's a mindset. It's psychology. You
mm,
know, psychology. Don't People lose money and they get all, oh no, they get all flustered and frustrated and they get mad. And they want to revenge trade. Revenge trade. Don't do that. Just let it go. Leave it. You're gonna do another trade, and you're gonna be in the blue. That's it.
love it. Being in the blue. That just basically means like when you have your own profit, right? So
Right. Yep.
yeah, no, this is amazing because when you also said earlier that you're also learning the education at the same time, right? So because being having access to the signals is literally putting money in your phone, right? Each time the message
Yeah,
comes, like here's some
absolutely.
money, here's
And
some
my
money.
yeah, I mean, here I am. My office is a cell phone, an
Yeah,
iPhone. That's my office. That's
yeah,
where I work at. That's my ATM.
yeah.
And we've heard the term over and over and over again, and on that you earn
While
while
you,
you learn.
yeah,
No, I mean that is a 1,000,000% true fact. I am earning while I'm learning. Over $6,000 made in 9 days, 8 days. You know, and I'm
and you had
studying. All I'm doing, I'm a student.
and you had access to all this for a $99 investment.
$99. Is that an investment? Is that a good ROI? Let me see. I invested $99 and I made $6,000. Yeah, I think I did
and
pretty well.
and you made $6,000 spending how many minutes a day doing those copy and paste signals?
Approximately per day, um, I would say maybe 50 minutes to an hour, hour and 10 minutes, hour and 15 minutes.
When you do every single signal, right? Like you're actually actively looking
Yep,
at each one, but 1 hour a day, that's not too bad. And if you're literally just catching the best ones, probably what 15 minutes a day
yep,
when you
yep,
teach the London sessions, for example.
exactly.
Right? So $99 to make as much as you made, for example, $6,000. That fast, I mean, that in that little amount of time each day, right? In as short as how short a time it's been, which is what, less than 20 days since you really actively got into it. And in terms of how easy it was, right? Pretty easy. You're just copying and pasting. And
That's all I did.
in terms of how risky it was, well, you had the experience to do it on a demo account. So that eliminates a lot of the risk if you weren't sure, if you're making mistakes, if it wasn't going to work. You checked it was going to work, and then you actually put money into it.
Exactly. Just like that.
Yeah,
Easy peasy.
it's amazing.
It's
I
not
want to
rocket science. I mean, that's all I did. It's right there in a nutshell. You summarized it perfectly.
I want to kind of circle this back now to where we started when we talked about, like you used to work in a job, right? You used to work in a job working for someone else. You weren't really guaranteed the paycheck or didn't get paid for your worth, right? Given the work you did, and putting how many hours was it? Maybe like 9 to 5, or was it more than that? Like,
No, I would work up to 12 hours a day. I was working 84 hours a week.
right,
I
80,
mean, 7 days a week.
7 days a week, nine, ten
And I
hours.
was in sales. So if I didn't sell, I didn't eat.
Right. So there was that life, and then obviously the biggest thing I felt from that from you was when the boss didn't stick to his promise and didn't honor his word to you about what he was offering. So that obviously puts you out of control in general, and just not in a nice way. And then following that, you had the challenges of you know COVID hit. Not even COVID hit. You have to still hustle every day, right, to make your money. Then COVID hit, and you couldn't do your regular offline business. Like the opportunities you normally have to make money, they weren't existing, and
Right. Yep.
clients,
I couldn't be on because I would get paid by being on stage at conferences
yeah,
speaking.
and clients,
And COVID hit in March of
and
2020,
yeah,
and I wasn't able to travel anymore.
and clients coming in, they weren't able to afford so much fees to pay for your coaching or pay for your services. So you're now in that situation where you need something to make money. So if you compare how that has all been in your past with that to now literally making $1,000 or something overnight from going to sleep to waking up because of the world of Forex and what you've done, just summarize in one note, like for yourself, like in one word, what not in one word, which summarize in one phrase. What, what is that to you?
Yeah, to summarize it all, I mean, it's been a journey, but you're right, people couldn't afford me anymore, so I wasn't able to get coach. I wasn't able to coach my clients, right? Because they were more concerned about putting food in on their table, which I totally agree. I totally understood. But this journey, I with Epic and Forex trading, it's been it's just been. I mean, it's kind of hard to just put it in one word or even in words, because it's been just amazing. It's been just such a blessing that this was, brought to my attention, from my friend, and it's just been incredible. I had heard about forex trading. I heard that people were making lots of money in forex trading, and then I started listening to Coach Max about their educators making, that are seven-figure earners and eight-figure earners, and I was like, at first, like, yeah, okay, yeah, whatever, because I mean, I couldn't relate to that because I was kind of struggling, and for them to be telling me that, well, I mean, if that isn't going to help me, yeah, that's them. But what about me? But when I finally said, you know what, I started studying. All I did, I didn't do anything. I just stayed home. And then I started reading. I started going through the study halls. I started looking at the videos in our Epic University. And then I started doing. I opened up a demo account and I just started applying what I was learning from Epic University. The study halls, especially the study halls with Coach Max,
Mhm.
that helped me tremendously.
Big time.
That there is worth. I mean, it's priceless because everything that I learned and that I'm applying now, I learned there. I didn't have to go to another university. I didn't have to go to an outside, university that was going to charge me thousands and thousands of dollars. But here I can go back to my back office, and go to the Epic University and listen to the videos, go over the videos, pause the video and do a little, apply something that I just learned, put it on pause, you know,
And you know what something I
and
just
then
thought about?
listen to it again,
Just thought about
So,
you're here on your mobile phone, right?
yep,
This whole time, you actually haven't had a laptop, have you?
nope, nope. My laptop got
Seriously.
stolen,
Yeah, I remember you
and
saying,
that my laptop got stolen a month ago, and everything that I've done has been on my mobile phone, on my iPhone. That's all.
that's
That's
insane.
what I've done. So,
You made a
yeah,
profit working
it's
for someone who didn't appreciate you, who didn't honor their word, to not make money as much as you'd like, right? To have all that struggle, to hustle, to have to hustle, to now rely on clients' income, and it still wasn't happening. Then COVID hit. Then you enter this brand new world of something you don't even know, but you took the leap of faith. You need to do something about your situation. You trusted, you believed, you had team support around you to get you into it. Here you are making money in your bed, in your phone, in your car, like literally funding your month, right? Funding your lifestyle, let alone, right? So
Yep.
congratulations, Ruben. You're a testament to,
Thank you.
just opening yourself up to like new possibility, right? Opening up to new concept and being just very open-minded to go with it, and not just that, to take action on it. And you're becoming the leader of this, honestly, by you having demonstrated the proof of the product, let alone the signals that we're talking about. Like that's here to inspire a lot of people, to know that whoever's either they've got it right now, they've got access to, they're going to take more action with it, and whoever's not have access to this right now because they're not part of this academy and stuff, this is definitely going to be valuable for them to know, like make them feel more safe and trusted that what they're getting is going to serve them, like serving you.
Absolutely. And even this morning, someone sent me a message and asked me if they could use my screenshots as a
Mhm.
belief, you know, so they could share it with their people, so they could share it, with someone prospect.
Yeah.
And I said, of course you can, because eventually that's where you'll be at also, But the bottom line, as you touched on it, is apply,
Hmm.
apply everything that you need, everything that I'm using is in my back office. Everyone that is a scholar, everyone that is a scholar in Epic has the same resources that I have. I'm
Yeah.
not very, I'm not special any more special than anybody. I just was fed up. I was fed up with not having enough at the end of the month.
Yeah.
So I decided to do something. And I'm sure a lot of people today are fed up with not with having more a month than having more check, you know?
Mm.
And all you got to do, anybody can do this, Anon. Anyone can do that. If you have like you said, all I've been using is my cell phone.
It really just
That's it.
really true. You're proving that
That's
day
all
every
I've been
day.
using is my cell phone.
Even your marketing
You
piece
know,
for your cell phone.
so
You might
yeah.
not need that laptop when it comes.
No, yeah. Now I think I can
Just a bit
afford
of
a
show.
nice one, though.
Just a bit
I
of
think
show. Yeah.
yeah.
All right. Cool, man. Well, Ruben, really appreciate your time. Thank you so much for sharing
Thank you.
your story, your journey. It is, like I said, it's here to inspire others. It's a permanent recording now. And
Yes, I
more
hope
and more
so.
success to you, bro.
Well, thank you so much, Anon. It's been my pleasure. Thank you so much for taking time out. I really appreciate it.
You're welcome. All right, guys. Thank you so much. Thank you as well for watching and joining. And yeah, if you have any questions, you want to learn anything more about what we're doing, or if you do know what we're doing, you just want to ask anything more about it, then let us know. Any one of us, as well as if you're ready to get started, hit that button below, and we'll see you inside. We're going to show you the way. This is exactly how it works with Ruben. Ruben always has that phrase: they know the way, they go, they show the way, and they go the way. Right. So that's exactly what we're here for, to help you on your way. All right. Take care, everyone. Cheers.
All right.
Bye bye.
Bye bye.